Alrighty then. There we go. Righty then. Let's have a little look at what we've got. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Right. Paintbrush. Wet palette. Right, so I believe we are going to follow the box art, which is this here, the colour scheme of this. And I think we're going to kick things off by putting some Black Legion in a few places. And when I say a few places, what I mean is we've got like all these dark areas here, dark areas under there, dark areas inside there. So we see how it goes now. We see how it goes. So I'm just changing a few things on the stream. And then we should be good to go. Lovely. Right. So let's get painting. Give this a good little shake first. Make sure that it's all good. I don't think I've used this one yet. This is a fresh pot. Yep, it is. Fresh pot of the old. Right, just going to quickly get a reference, have a look at my picture again. Okay, because I don't want to mess this up. Get some on the old wet palette. Use it sparingly. Plan to dry brush all this afterwards with a lighter colour. Using Black Legion, it should allow me to still have some of that silver come through after using lead belcher to prime this bad boy. I'm also going to be getting a lamp, like a desk lamp thing, to help brighten up the area so I can see what I'm doing. What's going on, Judge? Turn the lights down, and the candles. JC's getting ready some nasty paint. Yeah, man. Well, after assembling this bad boy on stream the other day, I thought it was only right to follow up with a little painting session on it. I'm still learning, so we'll see how it comes out. See how good it looks when I'm done. Still learning what all the paints do, how they're applied and stuff as well. I'm getting there slowly with it. It's not easy, there's loads to learn, man. Yeah, it looks alright so far. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Right, let me look at that picture again. I'm going to be referring back to this quite a bit, just to make sure I get everything in the right place. So, I believe we've got to do some of the other inside parts now. Like in here. Let me just double check. Yeah. Get all of this in there up to the first part here of the arm. And then all of this as well. That looks exquisite. Dry brushing does wonders too. Yeah, I've not done any dry brushing yet on, well, I've only painted one Space Marine so far. And I didn't do any dry brushing on him. But I do want to do it because the videos I've seen, they look really good. I might actually have the box there right in front of me as a reference. It's much easier that way. I used to do ink washes to make the recesses details pop. Yeah, so for that I've got shade, is it Reekland Flesh Shade to give it like this bronze look, and then the recesses I got some Nun oil as well, but that's going to be a later problem once I've got all these fiddly bits out of the way first. So let's see how we get on. Seems to be going on quite like wet, if that makes sense. Yeah, steady hand so far. It's not bad. I tell you what is bad though, is like after I've been doing it for like an hour. That's when I'm like, geez. And my eyes as well. I've seen some people, they like when they stream their painting and stuff, they're streaming and painting for like 8, 9, 10 hours. It's mad. Fair play to them. Reclin Flesh Shade, oh my god. I still have a bottle of that. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that properly. But I'm assuming you use that for your Necrons as well, is it? Well, I know you can use it for other stuff as well, but I know you said you did Necrons, so I'm assuming that's what you used it for. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just a heads up, it's very thin shade, so you'll have to let it dry. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that I'm going to have to do the same with this Black Legion. It's going on, when I'm putting it on, it's not settling very well, which is fine. It's not like when I used Abaddon Black, but if I use Abaddon Black, it's going to go completely black, which is not what I want. These are all the little things I'm learning at the moment about this lovely hobby. It's not a case of just slapping paint on, is it? It'd be so much easier if it was. Judge, have I convinced you yet to dust off the old paintbrush and join me on one of these streams one day? Get the old wet palette back out again. Show us your magic. There are some very fiddly bits on this. Very fiddly bits. As a novice painter, this is going to be quite the challenge, to say the least. We're getting there with it. We are getting there. It's looking alright, actually. A lot better than I thought it would. Yeah, man, I'm happy with that. You have the painter's touch. Oh, cheers, bro. You're gonna make me divorce my bank account. Yeah, between Warhammer and Arsenal dropping merchandise every other week, it's tough, isn't it? Lucky that Necrons have little in the way of painting flesh tones, as they are the worst to do. Took me years. Yeah, I've seen some videos of how to do it, and it just looks so difficult. And I think out of all the minis that I've got so far, I think it's just a Titan and a Warden and his Wardens that have got any flesh on them. But I don't have the paint colours to do it, so I'm probably going to do that last until I pick up some more paints, which is God knows when. Obviously I want to. I need to get a good selection. Some of the boys last time were saying I should get some stuff from Army Painter, because they do some good starter selections where you can just get like basically loads of relevant paints without going too niche. It will give you quite a selection, like you'll have a red and a green and a blue and so you've got a bit of everything. Which is what I need, because I don't have some of the just basic colours like red. I don't have any reds. I don't have any flesh. So that'd be good. Yeah, because this what's it called again? Black Legion. It's because it's a contrast. It's still some of the silver still coming through, and I like that. That's why I got it, because it was on the tutorial that I watched to paint Necrons. It was saying you still get a bit of the undercoat come through, so it looks more natural for shading and depth, which I liked the sound of. I'm glad I've gone this route now. Yes, bro, Army Painter is a big help. Games Workshop has great selections, but they're a bit pricey. Yeah, because you've got Army Painter, is it Vallejo, another good one, and yeah, Army Painter, Vallejo, and Citadel are the ones that people talk about the most, from what I've seen. I'm sure there are others as well. I think those dark black bits that I need to do have done pretty well so far. Yeah, buddy. Oh. Right. I think, looking at this picture, they were the only real areas. We've got this big claw, actually. Oh, no, I've done that. Lovely. Yeah, I think that's gone on quite good so far. So far, so good, which is always nice. Ooh, I forgot to grab a tissue to dry something. Let me just grab that quickly. 2 seconds. Right, I've got my tissue to help dry my paintbrush a bit quicker between layers. Bum, 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 bum. Right, I just need to check a reference real quick to a guide that I followed, just to make sure I am doing the right thing real quick. I'm pretty sure, when do you add the rake oil? Do you do it first or second? Let me do black first. Right, then we do the shading. Gotcha. Right. Righty. So, would you say to just, we don't need to water this rakeling down, do we? It's already kind of watered down, isn't it? Just apply it as is, make sure it's not going on too thick, if that makes sense, so it doesn't drown the model. Yeah, and I know I've got a good hack for that, cotton bud. Haha, I'm back. Hopefully I won't have to use the cotton buds. But I saw a little tip that if you put too much on, you can use it to take some of the excess off. Which is good. Let's give this a shake. Righty then. Righty then. Let's get back to it. Let's get this Rakelin on. Make sure it doesn't go everywhere. I don't like the way they snap. Right. Right, this is the bit. I'm going to get it on the tail. Give it that rusty look, isn't it? It's going on quite nice. Stuff. It's not as hard as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Up the back now, the spine, if you want to call it that, I suppose. Okay, so far so good. Nice. Nice. Looks good. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm hoping that the details look good when they're actually done, because this is like the first time I'm doing anything like this, and it's good practice then for when I do the rest of my Necrons. Probably should have done it the other way around. This being the centerpiece and all that, I should have probably have done some practice on some other Necrons that I've got first, because I want this to look the best, you know, because he's the main man, or at least he's supposed to be. But we shall see how he turns out. There we go, lovely. Right, we've also got to put some of this on the ends of his arms as well. Like so. If you're painting large quantities, you can use simpler techniques. The details are definitely for centerpiece models like leaders. Yeah, man. I completely agree. Maybe I should have waited to do some smaller models first before doing one like this, is it? Or there we go. It's for the insides of those. Now. Yeah, I definitely will be painting larger quantities at some point. Evening, bro. How we doing? Thanks for jumping on Twitch to have a little watch of this. How's things been with you? All good, I hope. How are your Necrons coming along? Have you picked them up yet? Oh, Tony, have you got any pictures of any of your old Necrons? Be cool to see how you got on with those. If you got any left, that is. I don't know if you got rid of them or something, maybe, I don't know. I need to finish drawing a project a bit. Maybe later I will build a couple. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's good that we're both building Necron armies together at the same time. Good coincidence, that. My heart goes out to Imperial Guard, Orc and Tyranny players who have close to 80 models on the table at a time and need to paint them. Jesus, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. I think this is the third model I've painted, or should I say painting. But 80 odd, Jesus, that sounds insane. I do like the orcs though. I have to say, I do like the look of them. And some of their models look real cool, man. Alright, we're getting there. When you say you wish you had photos, did you get rid of them, did you? Like sold them or gave them away and you no longer have the Necrons anymore? Is that what you mean? Because that would be pretty gutting, man. I'm gonna make you buy another Necron army if you do. If you did get rid of them. I think that would make 3 of us building Necron armies if we did as well. That would be jokes. Gave them to a local gamer who was starting the hobby years ago. Ah, see? Now you've got a great excuse to get back into the hobby. And there are so many new Necron models that have come out since you stopped doing it. Some of them are super cool, man. I mean, super, super cool. Lovely. I need to leave that dry for a minute. Bro, you look like you've been doing this for years. Very professional. Not surprised though. Given your talent and ability to spot details. Cough, Arsenal cough. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, when I jump into something, I normally do like so much research and take my time. But no, it's a very kind comment. I do appreciate it. Let's have a little look from the top up here. Make sure I've got him in the focus of the camera. Hold on, am I being stupid? I need to bring my way a little bit. There we go. So there you can see some of the details already. And if we turn him like that, hopefully you can see a few more. As we twist him around, you can see some of that Reekland shade that I've put on. And then in the tail as well. Hopefully you can see some of that. And then, yeah. So what I'm going to do now is, do I need to add, I think I need to add just maybe a little bit more Black Legion in a few places whilst the Reekland flesh shade dries. Thanks, Judge. Well, Tony, really appreciate it, especially coming from someone like yourself who's done this for a lot longer than I have. And when you shared your minis in the Discord the other day, they looked really good. So you know what you're doing, and if you're saying it looks good, then happy days. How long does it take to dry? Like, how long would you say I should wait before I go over the Reekland flesh shade? Half an hour? 20 minutes? More? Don't know. It's probably something I should look into, really, isn't it? That would be good. That would be very good. All right, okay. Because I think I'm going to add some more Black Legion into some of those little crevices. This starter brush that came with the introductory set's actually holding out quite nice. The reviews for it were terrible, but that's not to say this is a great brush, but it's holding up, all things considered. Black Legion. Let's see what you can do. Yeah, because this is a contrast paint. So I don't imagine I need to do too much of it. It said add up to 2 layers if you want to. So far so good though. Can't complain. Yee, what drawing project do you need to finish drawing a project a bit? What project are you working on at the moment? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, no worries, Tony, bro. I appreciate you popping in. I know you've got stuff you need to be getting on with, so stopping by to show some support is always appreciated massively. Illustrating book. Oh, cool. What's made you need to or want to do the illustration book? Okay. Drawing some peanuts, space marines fighting fruit. That sounds cool. You'll have to put, yeah, definitely post some pictures on the Discord. That sounds quite cool, actually. Could be quite funny, like you say. I don't think I've seen anything like that before, so that could be quite cool, actually. How long have you been working on that project for? Itchy, itchy. Nice, nice. You know, sometimes working on those, the chill and slow ones, you take your time with it, they end up being the best ones. So, it could be a good thing, you know, you're taking your time with it. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, balls. Oh no, it's alright. The editor might not be happy. Oh, wait, if it's a side job and you're getting, you know, paid for it and you're having fun with it, then happy days, isn't it? That's the way I look at it anyway. I know you watched, I think you might have watched this back or live. It was one of the two. And I was talking about how fiddly it was to paint, assemble. Well, I can confirm it's just as fiddly to paint as it was even to assemble. So possibly even more fiddly, if there's such a thing. Okay, it's coming along. This is definitely an interesting paint job, to say the least. Tough, but fun. No. My kids are watching a film in the background in the other room and I can hear the songs and I keep humming them. Ooh, that's a good question. I haven't thought about the dynasty in which I would like to do a theme for. How many dynasties are there? Because they got, I'm assuming they've got different color themes. Is it? Remember, like the video. Oh, appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support, for coming over on YouTube, telling people to drop a like on the stream. It's very kind. Thank you. There's a bunch of dynasties, but I'd say 4 or 5 main ones. Ooh, okay. Do you know what? I'm going to add that to my list of things to look at because, as you know, I've got the big box set of Necrons, and I could pick a theme for those guys for when I start painting them, right? Because I'm just following the one on the box for this one, but for the rest of them, yeah, I think a theme would be a good idea. I don't know what colours I'd like though. It's a good question. What colour would I go for? Could I go with a blue maybe? Or a red? Or a gold? Gold Necrons sound pretty cool. I'm sure there's probably some colour schemes online, right? I need to get in there and do the body. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good so far. Oh, I've got a spam message. Oh, there we are. You've got a whole bunch of themes there that you've just posted in the chat. Let me read that now. Wash my brush and then we'll have a read, is it? So we've got Caesar Khan is silver, bronze and gold. Loyal to the Silent King. Basically Necron Emperor. Okay, yeah, I've heard of the Silent King, but not much more beyond that. So, and then you've got, they are the poster boys. Okay. And then you've got Sutek, strongest and most fierce. Probably they used to be the poster boys. Classic silver, evil Necrons. Okay, Imatek, the Storm Lord. Oh, I've seen his model on the website. It looks quite cool. Is the super intelligent and evil leader. Doesn't care about organic life. Oh, there's some good options then. I do quite like the Imatek model on the Games Workshop. Novok, the ones with the red head. Basically, they like to punch and go melee. Okay. Ah, so I suppose it's like other factions then, where like certain dynasties will have like ranged guys. Some will be melee, some will be Okay. Interesting. What theme are you going to go with? Because you've obviously got those warriors now. And I'm assuming you could probably paint those warriors and the warlord that you've got in a theme. What theme are you thinking of going, or haven't you decided yet? Or is it between, 2 or 3 different ones? Nilek, they have big money, pretty much unusual, as they usually is your gold. Okay. Oh, golden Egyptian theme sounds pretty cool. I like the sound of that one. That one does sound good. That's it in a few words. We'll post a little article on Discord. Yeah, please do. That'd be cool. I'll have a look at that then. And then I can start making a decision on what theme I go with for my battalion box set. I wonder if we end up picking the same theme or go for something different. Right, so so I've got these like green and white balls that I need to paint as well. I'm just looking at which is going to be the best way to do it. So I've got some green in his eyes, green on these balls, and they're everywhere. I mean, they are everywhere. So many of them. Yeah, basic idea to start with. That's exactly what I've done. Maybe once I got a bit more confident, maybe same for yourself. Once we're a bit more confident, we can venture away from the normal color scheme. But I think for now, I've got the box as reference. There's images all over the internet, and painting guides for this one's pretty straightforward. I also wish I had some red as well, actually, because on the picture there's like a bit of red on the claws and stuff and the edges here. I'm just trying to think whether I need to add any more Rakeland on, because it's already got that bronzy glow now. Noticeable bronzy glow. I think the next bit is definitely the white. The white with the green. Yeah. Actively like the colour scheme. Maybe if I'm really into it, I might create another smaller faction. Oh, cool. Cool. Have you got anything lined up, like, in your head? Once you've got the warriors and warlord assembled and painted, have you got, like, a shopping list of what miniatures or box sets you want to get next for the Necron army? So all of the wires are just straight up green. And then the balls are white with green base. Might complete my Dark Angels tactical squad. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. Especially if you don't know the rules yet. Or how to play. I'm in the same boat. You can start off small then, isn't it? And work your way up. Once you get confident and you know the rules off by heart, maybe you could go into doing or using your Necron army and build that out slowly. That'd be cool. Just keep referencing the picture a second so that I can make sure that I get the white bits on properly, which I think I'm going to start on now. Should be good. Yesterday I figured out combat a little bit and simulated some fight between a few minis I have. My single Necron boy is devastating. Did he win? Did he? There's the one Necron guy. Because someone was telling me that, like, back in the day when Necrons first came out, they were so good they had to like nerf them like 2 or 3 times, and they're still apparently still supposed to be amazing, even with the nerfs, which I find quite funny. They regenerate every turn. That's madness. Like, even the like really powerful single units. That's crazy. Makes you wonder why everyone doesn't use them then, especially like competitively. That's mad. I didn't even know that. I'm quite glad I picked them now. Okay. Paintbrush is holding up for now. Corax white. Hopefully I haven't watered that down too much. Jesus. Right. Get some of this excess water off. Do. Ha. Right, let's get this first bit of Corax on. Hopefully I don't mess it up. because this is where the fine details start to come in now. And the old shaky hands. Okay, that's good. Taking my time. Nice, nice. So far, so good. This is just the first one of about 20, I think. So it should be interesting. Whew. So far, so good. Prepping the glow, yeah, that's the plan from the videos that I've seen. And then for the rest of the glow, I've got the Streaking Scorpion Green contrast paint, which should be a winner, hopefully, from the videos and things I watched online, little tutorials. So fingers crossed. Yeah, some of these might need a second coat. The white is quite thin. I might have to get the other brush out, mind. This one is on its last legs, I think. Yeah, I'm going to get the other brush out. This one looks like it's worrying me. I'm going to go over into an area that I shouldn't. The starter brush had a good run. It definitely had a good run. I'll probably use it for some basing in the future, to be honest with you. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but you can see it's all like see, tip's gone. It's not coming into a tip now, annoyingly. And it's going to go outside the edges of where I need it to go. But that's why you get the free one with the starter. I managed to get, what did I mean? I put two Space Marines and some of this. Now I've got a brand new fresh layer brush. See how this does now. I'm going to try and put some more white over here, a different area. Right. Let's give it a go. Yeah, it's an instant difference with the control on this. It feels great. Oh, this feels so much better, man. Wow, this layer brush is awesome. Wish I'd been using it sooner. It's excellent. Alright, now for the other two on this side. Wow. I definitely need to invest in some good paintbrushes. They make a hell of a difference, don't they? Do you have many paintbrushes? Oh, this layer brush, honestly. I'm banging on about it now, but it's so good. Actually buying a proper brush. I'm chuffed with that. Using old ones from watercolor acrylic painting, going well. Saturday I bought another one. 0.2 size, super small for mini details like eyes. Ooh, that's a good idea. I don't have one like that. And when I tried to paint the eye lenses on the Space Marines, it was really hard. Like, I messed it up pretty much every time. And this guy's got two very tiny eyes. which I need to do now actually. I need to paint white and then green, so this layer brush could be the one. For now, for me anyway. Alright, let's try that, shall we? Lovely. For glowy parts, the good is you can use the outlet. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try and do, simulate the radiation. Well, that's the plan anyway. We'll see if I can do it. Right, I need to find more of these balls. There's loads of them on here. You can tell when I'm concentrating because there's no singing, there's no talking. I need to work out how to get some music on this stream at some point, just so that when these moments happen, it's not just complete and utter silence. But it's going well so far. I'm thinking back now, when I was painting the shoulder pads on those Space Marines, if I'd have just used this brush sooner, I think I would have been alright. Right, I do need to just do something very quickly. 2 seconds. Right, I'm back now. There was like a single strand coming off the end of the paintbrush, and it was making me nervous, so I moved it. Alright, we've got 2 more balls, or little hills or whatever, I don't know what to call them, on this side. These are tiny though, so these could be where it all goes wrong. Lovely. Right, there's one here as well. Nearly got it. Just this little corner bit here. Lovely. I think we're going to go back to this one. Just to add a little bit. Oh, the paintbrush has gone weird again. Hold on. I'm definitely going to need to get a proper paintbrush at some point. This was like the one they recommended me in the shop, but I've seen people say about getting like a proper paintbrush. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh gosh. This is probably the quietest stream we've had so far, isn't it, for the detail that we're trying to do. Ooh. There we go. Got it. Right. There's some on here as well. On that little back weapon. There we go. Lovely. This is a lot harder than it looks. These painters on the TV, they make it look super easy, don't they? And then we've also got the claws. So we are going to paint those white. So we can simulate that glowing look again that you said. Nice. That's the top side of the blade done. We might have to add some more paint into this. Very warry. Lovely. Are the wires green as well? They are, but they're just green. They're not glowing, so I have to paint around those. That wasn't so hard. Famous last words. Watch me get it now. Just be my luck. Right, so this is a fiddly bit. This is where I could do with a lamp. Yeah, all in all, that's not bad. And then I've got the other one is here. How's the illustration stuff going? Are you like working on it whilst watching this stream, or? Oh, you got a drawing table. Oh, cool. I'm assuming you do like all your Warhammer stuff on there as well to make it easier. I'd love to get something like that. That'd make my life way easier rather than using the coffee table. Accidentally got some white. Nice. Oh, digital painting. Okay, cool. What do you use for your Warhammer stuff then? Do you have like a separate setup for that, is it? Or fair. If that's what works for you. You know, I'm just using, I've got like this is like a PC mat, a desk mat that I use for my laptop and PC, and to stop the paint from getting everywhere. So yeah, I don't use anything fancy. Be nice to maybe have something like cool later, you know, in the future. But at the moment, yeah, just a regular old coffee table. Does the job. Right, is there any other bits that I need to paint white? So we've got the 3, 1, 2, 3, 2 up there, 2 there, 1. There's 1 there. I knew I missed one. It's only a tiny one as well. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Just a little bit up top there now. I think that one is done. Yes, I think that's the white done, unless looking at the tail, you've got glowing green in between the whole way up, which makes an interesting task. I've done quite a lot tonight on this, actually, surprisingly. Yeah, sorry for the silence. I'm just trying to work out what bit I'm going to do next. think I'm going to need to wait for a lot of this to dry. I could try doing some between detail. I think I'm going to need a bit more paint though. Need to water that down just a tad. Right, I just need to wash some of this off. Right, let's try some of this on the tail, I think. This should be interesting. This will test my freehanding, as they call it. Oh, this is fiddly, man. This is tough. Shit. This is going to take a while, but it'll be worth it. I hope. It's coming slowly. This is fiddly and tough, man. But it'll be worth it. Hopefully. I think I've said that like 3 times now. I just really want this model to look good. Yeah, these green things, I don't think they go all the way up the back. Alright, I can always come back to that bit. Let me finish these little ones here first. It's coming together nicely, slowly, slowly. Yeah, it's like that in the picture, so I thought I'd give it a go, you know? It's a lot of freehand, which I've not done before, but it's tough. should create that glow effect now. Should. Green, I've got this one, Striking Scorpion Green. So that was one that was recommended to me on the tutorial. So fingers crossed it comes out as striking as it says it should do on the pot. Fingers crossed, eh? Just a couple little touch-ups in there. Lovely. Well, that's all the white done. That's crazy, that is. Oof. That took some serious levels of concentration. It's not perfect, but it should do the trick. Should. Yeah, see if I can put that there for a sec. You can probably see. Oh, I missed a bit on the tail. What a div. I missed one section. There we are. Right, let's try that again. Oh, what wash do you have? Oh, Tesseract green. Would you say Tesseract green is because I've seen some other greens that are way more bright or glowy, if you want to call it that. But yeah, that's the tail. That's what it looks like. As you can see, it's not perfect. I can definitely need to touch some of it up. But once the green's in there, I'm hoping that you won't see it necessarily. And then after I've added the green and done a dry brush, I just need some red really, which I don't have, annoyingly, because I want to put it on the on like the claws, you know, like a dry brush on the claws like red. And then I've got to do the base after that, which is predominantly black. And then it looks like it's been dry brushed with some white and some other bits and bobs as well. With green on it, small imperfections should not be a big problem. Oh, really? Nice. Okay. That's good to know, because when I'm looking at it from like maybe, I don't know, half a foot away, they're not obvious. But then when you actually look closer, you can see them. But like you say, with the green, after the green, very washy, you go again with some white. As in, like dry brush the white, or you put white on top of the green again? That would be interesting to know. Sorry, I was just changing something on the old laptop. When you say dry, then do you reckon I should do dry like a white dry, like a very light final touch dry all over the model? Because that's what I was thinking of doing, like a white. I've got Corax white. Because after that, I'm pretty much done, really. Until I put the red and the bases on. I can probably do the base on another day, but yeah, let's try and get some green on. Let's get some green on the first two areas that we put the all over. I don't know, should just be on the parts with the light. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, with like the raised parts, isn't it? The raised edges. That would make the most sense. Okay. Here goes nothing. Opening up the old striking Scorpion Green for the first time. Ah, it really is striking as well. Jesus, that's bright. Right, the white paint should be dry on top where I did it first. The tail, I'm going to have to wait. Let's see how we go. It's looking good. Yeah, it looks nice. It looks very nice. Yeah, it looks good, man. Looks really good. Don't know if you can see that on the camera properly, but it looks pretty good. so far. Yeah, boy. You reckon it'll be better when it dries? Nice. Can't wait to see it then. Once I get these like fiddly bumps out of the way, I think we'll be alright. I think the dry brushing, like you said, is going to add another level, isn't it? As well. I'm looking forward to that. There we go. That's another one. Do the blades after the bumps, I think. Lovely. I'm liking what's going on. It's coming together very nicely. Lovely. Nice. If it's very watery, be careful. Moving the mini. Gravity may make it spread. It's very green. The bulb stands out perfectly, yeah. So far, there hasn't been any drippers. But you are right, it is very watery. So definitely need to be careful. And then we need to do the blades. Yeah, putting that white on underneath is good, isn't it? The guide that suggested it, fair play. Can certainly see why they suggested it. That's one chunky Necron. It is indeed. It is indeed. Nekrosor Ammentar. The new foe. The Necron. The all Necrons fear. The very first destroyer Necron. As you can tell, I've done my research. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. Is it Sleuth Newbie? Appreciate you dropping in. On the weapon, you can go hard, but I suggest releasing a bit of paint. Not go straight from the can. Might be too much. we'll know when it dries. So the paint maintains transparency. I see. So it's not like thick in certain areas more so than others. I gotcha. So you want to have it evenly spread, really. That would make sense. And that's a very good point. Yes, absolutely spot on. These minis, they do not come cheap these days, from what I understand. So, yes, research is definitely something worth doing. 100%. Well, what are you working on at the moment, Sloth Newbie? You got anything that you're working on? Any piles of shame or any new models that you're working your way through? Alright, well, that's the first blade coated, shall we say. See what it dries like. Like you said, hopefully it doesn't dry too poorly. Just taking some of the excess off like you suggested before applying that coat. Oh, nice. Oh, well, you're in a very similar boat to most of us here. I only started Warhammer in December myself. So, yeah, exactly. All in the same boat. And the whole point of starting this stream and the YouTube channel was to get people who are in the same position, and we can all sort of experience the journey together, give each other tips, share pictures, videos and advice on the old Discord as well. We've got Discord where everyone's been sharing their pictures, and I've just been sharing like what boxes I've bought, how I've assembled them. Currently reading the books as well. Don't know if that interests you. But yeah, get involved, man. Drop me a cheeky little follow on here and jump into Discord, and you can get involved with all of us guys who are in the same position as you, bro. Awesome. Thank you very much for following. I really do appreciate it. And like I say, I've got video content over on YouTube as well if you want some stuff like that. If you fancy it. So you said you're working on picking your first army. What have you got, like a short list? Have you got like a 2 or 3 armies that you're looking at, or how are you doing it? Because for me, I'm going to build 2 armies. I'm going to build one Xenos army, which is Necrons, and then I'm going to also build a Space Marine army as well for the loyalists. So I've got one of each. Nice. Yeah, Necrons and Dark Angels. Seems like Necrons are always good. I've picked out about 5 to narrow it down. Oh, who are the 5? If you're willing to share. Right, a little drop on the eyes. Lovely. Lovely. Perfect. Thousand Suns, okay. Grey Knights, Blood Angels, Orcs, Death Guard. Nice. I do like the Blood Angels. They've got a very unique lore, which is cool. And Orcs. I nearly picked Orcs. It was between Orcs and Necrons for me. But Necrons just won. Are you going to focus on building just one army? Or are you going to do like one loyalist and one Xenos, like good guys and bad guys, so to speak? Yeah, makes sense. Build one to begin with. I say I'm going to build two, but I haven't really started on the other one, to be honest with you. I bought the Titus box set just because I'm right into the game. But practically everything I've got so far is all Necrons. Chaos factions and Grey Knights make good rivals. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Decided to make max one purchase per month, and only if I'm very much done with the last project. Yeah, it's a good way of doing it, because otherwise you get what they call the pile of shame build up, isn't it? I haven't quite got there yet, the pile of shame, but I hear it's easily done. Oh, better make sure I don't break this mini first. Just dropped it on its head. Right. I believe I'll make my first faction, Thousand Suns. The Chaos designs are beautiful with the Egyptian aesthetics. Yeah, they are really cool, to be fair. And the Thousand Suns were in Space Marine 2 as well, the game. I don't know if you've played the game. But yeah, they were really cool. Have they just had a new box set come out? Or they've got a box set coming out on pre-order in a couple of weeks? I can't remember now. But they do look really cool. Like the demons and stuff that they get, the monsters and things that you can buy for their armies are so cool, man. I haven't played any Warhammer Media yet. Was told to play Rogue Trader first, however. I've got Rogue Trader downloaded and Darktide. I haven't played either of them yet, but they're supposed to be very, very good. Rogue Trader's supposed to be really good if you want to really dive into the lore. I also quite like Mechanicus, the game. because it's like a turn-based game. I suppose it's one of the closest. Rogue Trader and Mechanicus are probably the closest to Tabletop, isn't it? With it being turn-based. Rogue Trader, something like Baldur's Gate. Yeah, exactly that. I always laugh seeing a Necron mini, knowing it will never die on the table due to the Riamane. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't played the tabletop game yet, but it'd be cool if I can one day once I've got an army built up. Do you plan on playing the tabletop, or have you already? I have a local game store that a group of friends rent and play. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a local game store. They do the same thing. They're open until 10 o'clock at night, which is mad. And they do like different different game nights every week. They do like a painting Wednesday thing. They do all sorts. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Plus, local game stores are always cheaper as well than Games Workshop, I find, if you are going to buy or pre-order like minis and paints and stuff. Played a mini mock battle, 1,000 points, using friend's spare Necron army against his Chaos Marines. How did you find it? Oh, hopefully you find a stable community soon enough. It's just finding the right people sometimes, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Lovely. Very complex to grasp when in the first few rounds, easier as the game went on. It ended in a Necron blowout as he was left with 3 Terminators out of his way of the army, while I revived the front line and shot from the back lines. Sounds pretty cool, to be fair. Sounds like you've had a good experience to get yourself going. I do like Terminators as well, they're cool, man. Terminators look real cool. I do want to pick me some up at some point. I also quite like is it Victrix Guard? Oh. If that's how you pronounce it. Emotional roller coaster of now I've lost to oh he's losing. It sounds like he's got you hooked already. That's good. Do you watch any lore videos or read any of the books? Annoyingly so, yeah. I'm in the same boat. We're all of us here are in exactly the same boat. It's got its hooks in us. There's so much to dive into. That's what I like about it. You can go down the video game route, the minis route, the lore route, the book route, soon to be TV series. I know they've got the animations and stuff, but they're not like, there's not loads of those, is there? Although some of them are pretty good. Yeah, I do the same. I play the 1 hour videos. Sometimes I put them on in bed and end up falling asleep, listening to the lore of, who does it I listen to now? I've got Wes Hammer, is it Luton, Remembrancer. There's a couple of others as well. Oh yeah, Henry Cavill being involved is brilliant. Yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see it. We haven't had an update for a while, have we? I'm hoping that when we get the preview show in March, the next preview show, they'll divulge some information. Hopefully. That would be nice. Because I did hear as well, they're probably going to be doing more of secret level stuff. And now we may even see some Stranger Things fan. It's one of the actors, I forgot his name, is also... Oh, really? I didn't know that. That can only be a good thing. Oh dear. Apologies, guys. My camera has just turned off, which is rather annoying. I do apologise. I need to grab the wire to plug it back in. Oopsies. Yep, my camera's completely died. Oh, typical that, isn't it? Technical error, which is very frustrating. I've just put it on charge. The lights come on, but it's not turning on. It's my fault. I should have had it on charge whilst I was running the stream. I completely forgot to out of excitement of painting this Necron. What a sausage of a man. Is this going to turn back on? It does not look like it's going to turn back on, frustratingly. Well. Right. So, due to an unfortunate technical error, we are going to have to end the stream a tad early today. I do apologise, and I will try and get on tomorrow. And this time, remember to have my camera plugged in so that it doesn't run out of battery before the stream is finished. It's my fault. I guess audio, subscribe what you're doing. Imagine me applying the green. What a sausage. So, but I promise I'm going to put the paintbrush down. I won't paint anymore. And I will finish the stream here. Aim to get everything back on the road tomorrow, so we can finish this Necron off with some dry brushing and the rest of that green. But for those of you who have hung around, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, like always, get your pictures in the Discord. Feel free to ask for advice or look for anyone who wants to play some games together. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for hanging around. Take care and good night.